This tournament is still going on Lichess, and I bring you this game that I played round one. I've only played one game since being out on my bike. And so here we go. Let's have a look at this game. I hope you enjoy it. I am white. It's a 3-minute game, 19 minutes ago. F4, and here comes EF3, knight F3. So I'm sort of 3 moves ahead, or 2 moves. So this is called what not to do in the opening. So here we go, castling first, got a castle first, I think, and E4. So this promotes the idea of bishop B4, getting away from the pawn fork on E5. So bishop B4, and now I have E5 and A3, biff the bishop, bishop B4 to A5, bishop G5, forcing queen move, queen E8, B4, bishop B6. Now I have to watch out for this pin on my pawn here of knight capture and then queen capture. Okay, so I move my king to H1. So I've just about developed completely, whereas black's still asleep over here. The queen side is all asleep. So here is knight C6, knight D5, A6. Now queen D2, I've more or less finished my development. So here comes the move king H8, move to prevent things, I suppose. Maybe black wants to play F6, but I don't really like it for black at all. King H8. Now I have rook AE1. So bringing everyone to the party, because I think there's going to be one. Knight DB8. Well, not sure that that's any good, but I played knight B6. CB6, one of black's only developed pieces. And now, of course, you can find the move next. Very simple for you to find this move. But this is thematic about what not to do in the opening, is D5. Now this pushes the knight back to really only 3 places it can go. It goes to E7. So it's your move now. What would you play now? It reminds me of a position that Marshall played. Not to say that I can play like Frank James Marshall, but I played the following move. So what would you play here? I played this move here, bishop to F6 on move 20. It's only 6 moves away from black resigning. Here comes knight G6. So that's your move now. What would you play now? The move that I played now is the following move. Everyone can see it. Hope you did. It involves a pin, a move in, and it threatens checkmate on the move with queen H6. Threatens queen G7 equals checkmate. So here comes rook G8. Now it's your move. What would you play now? Black has only one defence to the next move that I play. And that move is, of course, knight g5, which threatens queen h7, checkmate. So black played the only move possible, knight f8. All other moves do not work at all. Because black, as previously mentioned, has all these three pieces still as only as onlookers. So after knight f8, what's your move? My move is very decisive, I think, in my opinion, e6. Now this threatens, of course, knight f7 check, where black would have to take the knight with their queen. So it's knight f7 check. And here comes fe6 and de6. Now notice that there's nothing really that black can do, really. Everything is decisive for white. So we have queen g6. Now this is easy to find the next move, which is, of course, knight f7 check. And this forces, look at this, look at all this, you know, look at all these, look at all these pieces here, look at that, 9, all compact like the other side, 6 on the other side. But that's quite cool, isn't it? Just maybe we can do that too, you see. I've just learnt this off Eric Rosen, international master, who, by the way, you can watch his Spring Rapid that he played in. It's quite fun if you've got the time. So after queen f7, we have, but of course, ef7, and everything is soon checkmate. There's no way that black can avert checkmate. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a position that I made up. Okay, so this is made up in my sleep. Well, the one with 3 kings is. So here we've got 4 kings, 5 kings, and one move, because the computer wouldn't let me actually do this. One move checkmates all 5 kings. If it is, that's pretty cool. So if it's white to move, they can move. Whereas, I think, yes, there's a move here, king h4, and there's h4 as well for white, but no other moves, because any move will result in one of these 5 kings being checkmated. So just have a look at either queen, queen takes queen is checkmate to all 5 kings in a row, and also queen c5 takes f2 is checkmate to all 5 kings in a row. Even though the queen can sort of take one. But then I have the other one, which is this position here. Now this is the one I actually came up with. White to move. And guess what? It's stalemate. It's a stalemate. I made this up in my head when it was in my subconscious. We won't talk about that too much. But whereas if it's black's turn, then it's checkmate with what? Where's checkmate? So black to move, where is checkmate? Because otherwise it's stalemate. There are no moves on the board that white can play. And I've placed this on my group that I belong to on Facebook. And so there I've put this on there, and they seem to quite like it. But some purists think that there's no such thing as 3 or 5 kings on the board at the same time. But, you know, who minds either way? So anyway, one move is checkmate. It's not queen takes f2 checkmate, but it's queen c5 f2 checkmate. Otherwise, if it's white to move, it's a draw. There's no move for white at all. Okay, all the best with your chess. Bye for now.